Welcome everyone to another special video. My name is Nick or Nick Greer. It doesn't matter to me, so let's get into it. And today I'm going to be talking about characters that I want in Injustice 3 if Injustice 3 is announced or if it's like being developed right now. We're not sure right now, so I'm just gonna pick characters that I want in Injustice 3. So the first character that I want in Injustice 3 is Katana. Now for some reason, I don't know why I found this character to be very interesting. It just came out of the blue, just like on what I said about She-Hulk. She's a character that I just started liking for some reason. I don't know what made me like the character for some reason, but I just find her to be very interesting. She's a very cool character, even though she just has a sword as a superpower, but I find her very, very interesting. I'm not sure how would she like play it. When I thought about her being in Injustice 3, I honestly thought her combos will be very similar to Robin in Injustice 2. So I'm not sure if she'll like be in the game. She's appeared in a lot of like media, most notably on DC Superhero Girls. I don't watch it, but I think she would be an awesome character to add in the roster. Another character is Captain Atom. Now, I never grew up watching the Justice League cartoon growing up because I was born around that time, and there wasn't any like Cartoon Networks. Wait, they came out wrong. There wasn't any like channel that were like promoting Justice League cartoons. I didn't know what channel it was on, so I didn't grow up watching it. But I do know that Captain Atom is a crazy powerful character. I don't know much about the character, but I noticed that he hasn't been in a lot of media. I honestly don't know what happened to the character. I guess DC just stopped using him for some reason, and I think he should be in the next game. Another character that I started liking is Cheshire. Y'all may know her from the Young Justice cartoon. I honestly think she will be a cool addition. For some reason, I always imagine her playstyle to be very similar to Melina in Mortal Kombat 11. I just see her with that playstyle, but I'm not sure if she will like be in the game. I think that she's popular. I think she'll be a very cool character to add in. Another character that I want is Batwoman. Now I don't want her. I think she will be a skin for Batman because like I don't see her having her own like combos and stuff. I think her playstyle would just be basically just be the same as Batman, so nothing to say much about that. I think she'll be like at least just a skin for Batman. Now, for the next character, we already know. If you ever play Injustice, we all pretty much want Plastic Man to appear in the game. Now, for like the skins, if they could ever like add them in, I would say Elongated Man, Metamorpho, and that's pretty much just it. I wish I could say Madame Rouge, but Madame Rouge, it's not. She didn't. DC doesn't really use that character much, so I wish she was in the game. But I wish DC would have used her more. Now for my other character, she's another character that I just started liking for some reason. I would say Fire. When I thought about this list, I honestly thought she could have been the skin for Firestorm in Injustice 2, but I don't know about that. I know Fire's not a very popular character. I don't think she's one of those characters that just fell into oblivion. DC doesn't really use that character. Y'all may know her from the Justice League cartoon if you ever grew up watching the Justice League cartoon, unlike me. And I think she would be like a cool character to be in Injustice 3 if she's in that game. Y'all may be wondering, about Shazam. I'm not sure if he will be back in the game, because I heard that he died in the first Injustice game, that he's dead in the Injustice universe. It could be just one of those things. Like if you read comics, you will know that when a superhero dies, they would just be resurrected or somehow be a fake version of that superhero, and the real superhero would just hiding, keeping a low profile, and then just show up later on like that, if you know what I mean. So it could be that could happen to Shazam. Like he could either be resurrected, or it could be fake Shazam, and the real Shazam is been keeping a low profile and just shows up out of nowhere like that. So I guess Shazam, this is my pick, I guess. Now for my other character, I'll probably say Trigon. I think he's a very cool character to add in. I'm not sure how his playstyle will be, but I feel like he should be a cool character to be added, like in story mode, where all the superheroes and villains will team up with each other to take down Trigon, because Trigon is a freaking powerhouse. He fought against the Titans. He fought against the Justice League all by himself. And he's a freaking powerful dude. He's immortal. So yeah. I know that my explanations are kind of trash, but I don't know the best way of explaining it at all. And I actually made the Injustice list in the like a year ago, like a year and a half ago, but that video was garbage. So I'm gonna remake this with my voice. Another character that I wish was in the game was Nubia, but unfortunately, I don't think nobody would play her. If I wish that she was in the game, but I don't think she would be in the game, because nobody is not going to play this character apart from me. I'm just going to be the only person on the planet to play that character. I'm not sure about everybody else. Now I know Nubia for like a while now, but I don't think she would be in Injustice 3. Another character would be Penguin, and that's a very, very hilarious pick, but I think Penguin should be in the game. I don't know how his combos will be, but I think he should be in the game. Also, Killer Croc, we already know that, so no explanation behind there. And another character who would be kind of cool is probably Terra. Y'all may know her from the Teen Titans cartoons. I think she would be a cool character to add in my opinion. Another character that honestly, in my opinion, I think this character should have been in Injustice 3. I mean, not Injustice 3, Injustice 2, but he wasn't. And that character is Static Shock in Livewire. Now, I honestly think that they should have been the skin for like Black Lightning, in my opinion. I mean, because I mean they have the same power pretty much. And I honestly think they should have been in the game in Injustice 2, but unfortunately they wouldn't in the game. Um, I think Wire was like a it's like a I don't know, I don't remember. She was like she was in the game, but not as like a playable character in the game. Another character that I don't know much about is Mongol. I, I think he would be cool. Like in the story mode, he could be playable. Another character might be Parasite. Again, another character that I don't know much about, but I think he should be in Injustice 3 if he's in that game. And another character, I'm not sure if he'll be like a separate character or for a skin for Plastic Man, and I'll say Clayface. Maybe that could do something with him. Like he could be throwing parts of himself as like projectiles. He could shape shift. He could like, you know, like I'm not good at like explaining in stuff, so I think Clayface would be a good choice for Injustice 3. Another character from the Batman Rose Gallery is Two-Face. He would pretty much just be spammable because he has guns, so no explanation behind there. And another cool character I'll say is probably Arkham Knight and Azrael. Like for Azrael, I think she should be his like his own separate character, or he could be he could be a skin for Batman, I think. And another character that I'll say is probably Batwing. I'm not sure about Batwing, but I wish that he would be in the game, but I don't think he will be playable in Injustice 3. Another character, well, not another character, well, for skin for Flash, I'll probably say Jesse Quick. I know y'all probably know her from like the Flash TV show. She didn't have many. That's like the only appearance that she appeared in, and I think she'll be a cooler skin for Flash. Another, no, why do I keep saying another character? For my next character, I'll probably say John Constantine. I know some people will like that character to be in Justice 3. I also think he will be a cool character as well. So probably John Constantine will be my another pick. Will be my next pick. I mean, for my next pick, I would say KG Beast. I know KG Beast is not a very well-known Batman villain, but I feel that he would be a cool addition in the game. So another character that I wish was in the game was Mr. Terrific, but I don't know if he will. I'm not sure if anybody will play his character. You could do some combos with his like T spears and stuff, but I feel like that he won't be like any. I feel like that he won't be enjoyable to play as. So I wish that Mr. Terrific will be in Injustice 3, but unfortunately, not in my opinion. Another Batman villain would be Hush. I feel like that he might be like as a skin for Two-Face, because I feel like that he might be that his play style will be very similar to Two-Face. So I'll probably have him as a skin for Two-Face. And my last pick for Injustice 3, I'll say Catman as a skin for Batman. And yes, there is a Catman in the DC universe. I think he should be a skin for Batman. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.